Hello, welcome into Cleo. We're going to look into the metaphysical airwaves and we're going to see what's going on. I normally just let spirit channel through me so we can see what the most important message is that someone's likely to see on YouTube. So this is somewhat of a tarot lottery for anyone who's new here. For my returning viewers, hey, good to see you back. And I'm going to go into it now. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for joining me. Thank you for blessing this reading. Spirit guides, thank you for being here. I would like to invite in any non-physicals of the love and the light who wish to convey clear messages through me if they are aware that one of their relatives or loved ones could be watching this. Thank you, Spirit, in advance for your love and your guidance. What's the most important message we've got here? What's the most important message? Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands. Let's have a look. What else? The 8 of Swords. But with this 8 of Swords, it kind of feels like there are things coming at someone. 111 on my clock. Okay, it could feel like being attacked. It could feel like energies aiming themselves at whoever resonates with this reading. There's this sort of idea of like, I'm hearing no escape, like it feels like there's something that wants to hurt you or bother you, right? We've got justice coming out on the table. So I'm getting this message of rest assured, no one gets away with anything in this life. No one gets past the judgment of the universal law. Spiritual authority coming out heavy on the table. We've got the King of Wands here. And I'm getting for somebody, there's this need for you to wear the full armor of God, to visualize yourself wearing a suit or a cloak of light. But there's also this energy of needing to get your mind up into a different space, okay? Because this is a sort of energy where the more they know it bothers you, the more fearful you feel or the more bothered or anxious you feel, the more energies are going to join you on that frequency non-physically. So there's a big message here with the King of Wands and the King of Swords for you to really get into your independent, autonomous authority here. And this is kind of like, I'm hearing there's a requirement for you to not care, right? Literally for you to get into that kind of badass mode of, I don't care, you can't bother me, I belong to God, right? It kind of feels like that. 4 of Pentacles, yeah, there's this need for you to close up your energy field, which means essentially putting it on a frequency that whatever these energies represent can't get to, right? This is like changing the TV station of your mind and getting way above it all, right? Getting your mind way above it all, even if, these are close people to you, even if, there's no avoiding them. There's this need for you to do that. I'm hearing challenge, right? So it could feel like people are challenging you or targeting you specifically. Star energy on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting that there's almost like a targeted, energetic kind of... what would I call this? This is like something targeting you because of your radiance. We've got the star energy here and we've got the Empress here, right? You could feel like you don't have much support at the moment with the 5 of Pentacles. You could feel like you've got, maybe no one around you who can trust to confide in. But God is saying here, confide in me. Lift your mind up. You've got to not give a what. You've got to be like one of those people is, I don't give up, and you've got to literally pull your mind up into the immortality, right? Into this idea of, what? It's going to take a lot more than you to bother me. Or it's going to, this is about you being kind of independent minded, right? Because I feel like they're getting at the lower animal nature. They're trying to bother your inner child. They're trying to make you feel needy and alone. They're trying to make you feel like you aren't enough to cope with something. Maybe they want to make you feel like you're outnumbered. Maybe they want to really bother They keep giving me animal nature, like they want you fearful, they want you to be bothered, they want you to be squirming in fear, which is why it's so important here to get your spirit anchored into the body, the immortal nature. And I'm hearing this message of the immortal nature laughs at these kind of things, but when we're in the flesh, when we're on the ground of the 3D, and there are things coming at us, it can create this reaction of fear, and I'm getting shame, right? So this could be like people targeting you energetically somehow because they want you to feel alone, or they want to disrupt your signal somehow, right? Disrupt your equilibrium, destabilize you. Let's have a look. Show me this 8 of Swords. 9 of Cups. I was just about to say, you know, with this 4 of Wands, it's like you are zooming. Knight of Swords, 4 of Wands, you're zooming ahead to some sort of new start. You know, you're almost just about to cross the threshold of something into a new world. And that's why they're now trying to hook you via your own free will into a lower state of frequency so that you don't make it here, or so that it distracts you, or so that you question your worth, or feel as if, you know, it's almost like they want you to feel like a bullied child on the playground, like there's no escape, almost as if you are powerless, like you're not an adult, you get where I'm coming from here. It's like they want to take your power away. They want you to feel like you're a little child, you're lost in the world, and there's nothing you can do about it. A child on the playground, when really and truthfully, 9 of Cups energy, this is some sort of jealousy or some sort of attack that's come in, because you could have just had something really good happen, you know, and when we have something really good happen, we want to share it with people, right? We want to be tribal, we want to, you know, celebrate and party, and we want to feel joyous. So this kind of feels like something's coming to rain on your parade to make you feel like a powerless child, and God's here like, nah, I am watching this justice energy. I am watching everything that's happening right now. So there could be this need for you to psychologically refocus on your immortal nature. If you don't already meditate, I feel like meditation would be really good for you right now, but also consciously anchoring in the beautiful golden fire of God as a cloak, as an invisibility cloak, right? I'm hearing lay low. They want you off the radar. This is spirit now, right? Not these horrible people. Spirit wants you off the radar. Spirit wants you to guard yourself. You see this cobra? It's hovering above this man. 9 of Cups energy, wish fulfillment. So there are spiritual energies who are hovering around you. I feel like waiting for you to invite them in and anchor them in with pure, defiant strength, right? Like, I am God's. God loves me. God protects me. So there's this need here to cancel out whatever's going on in the moment and recontrol your own mind, which will in turn control your energetic field, which will stop some of these energies coming your way. You could feel like someone's trying to bully you or trying to make you feel bad here. We've got the 6 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. So someone's burdened by how much the universe favors you. To have these 2 cards here, 8 of Swords with the 10 of Wands, and also have the 6 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. Someone's very burdened with the way the universe responds to you, loves you. It's not that the universe favors you, although it does, any more than anyone else. It's that you have accessed via taking multiple pathways on the spiritual pathway. You've accessed these blessings because you have lined up so beautifully with God, and someone can't handle that. They would be as blessed as you if they were as good as you. But we can only receive at our level of frequency. We can only receive that which is truly meant for us, justice energy. Let's have a look. Justice, show me. King of Swords again. So we've got 2 King of Swords here. Show me one more. This is an authoritative energy, someone who sees clearly but without emotion, especially on justice energy. King of Pentacles. Okay, so it's almost like someone's tried it with the wrong one. They didn't realize how guarded you were. They didn't realize who you were. Death energy coming out here. Someone is really watching, whoever or whatever these energies represent that are trying to come at you or make you feel bad somehow. I don't think they realized who you were. I really don't, because we've got basically an army of kings coming out along with the death card on top of justice itself. Someone thought they were getting away with something. Yeah, I'm getting the tingles now. Someone thought they could bully you, poke you, cajole you. And this could have something to do with your spiritual work. It doesn't have to. But I feel like they didn't know who they were messing with. Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands. Okay, it's almost like they didn't realize your positioning. They didn't realize that you are one of God's investments. You work for God. So someone's messed up here, okay? I don't know what they're doing. They could be going out of their way to trigger off almost like a scared animal energy in you, or a scared child, right? Where something just makes so little sense that it scrambles your mind, your magnetic field. They wanted to put you in a flurry of panic, or in a tizzy, as we would say in the UK. They wanted to make you worry and flap and feel powerless, but they didn't realize you've got this big army of spiritual protection that's overlooking this, that's watching this, that's feeling through their energies. Oh dear, they thought you were an easy target, and they picked the wrong one. There we go, Judgment with the King of Swords. So this is almost as if you were a secret agent located in a certain place. Let's just say, you know, God put you on location in a certain city. And I'm hearing double act, like you may not be able to show people who you truly are. You may have to keep things hidden when it comes to your spiritual knowledge or your spiritual positioning. Or, you know, there's something like that here where you can't show people who you truly are. So someone picked on you thinking you were just a random human. And they're showing me an avalanche now. There's going to be an avalanche coming down upon this soul or this person or these energies who are trying to poke you. You know, on a movie when there's a cop and he's undercover and the other little uniformed cops think they can stop him going into a building or whatever, and he's like, actually, I've got higher rank than you. Actually, you have to answer to me. Like, there's something like that going on here. You were undercover, so this person thought they could pick on you. You were hiding in plain sight, so they thought they could pick on you. And now they've roused the army. Now they've roused the guard. You've got so many energies here that are like, wrong one. And the fact that they've maybe tried to be cruel to you and make you feel like a scared child, or do something to you to trigger off some sort of energy that would have negative effects on your manifestations. Oh no, they're not getting away with this. They picked the wrong one. They truly picked the wrong one. Show me the Four of Pentacles. The Magician. Yeah, like you had to hide who you truly were. You had to hold back Four of Pentacles energy. You had to keep your cards hidden, right? They didn't realize you were holding the aces. They didn't even realize you could play cards. They thought you were easy pickings. They thought you were easy pickings. With the Magician energy here, wow, what a powerful energy. Number one on the card, right? They didn't realize you were the one. Because this much power, you can't just go around rubbing it in people's faces, right? You get given this much power on this planet because, wow, you bring your power onto this planet. But if you're here to help people, right? You're here to raise the frequency or whatever. These people made the wrong choice here because they fell for the surface. They fell for the simple surface energy. They didn't look any deeper or need to look any deeper. Okay, this sounds like enemy team players to me, who thought maybe you had something happen in your childhood and they're trying to poke the wound, right? This is psychic. This is automatic. It's not like they're really thinking about what they're doing. They're picking up on a thread of energy and they're going in for the kill, not realizing that, yeah, you may have had certain things happen or whatever. I'm hearing Wounded Warrior. You may have had certain things happen But that's all they could see. That's all they could feel. They could only feel the energy of vulnerability. They couldn't feel what was up here because they're not on that frequency. So, the avalanche is coming for these people. Now, it's funny. It almost looks like 4 mountains on this card. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 kings on the table. It's almost like a 4 horsemen of the apocalypse kind of energy coming for this person. And they're coming quick. Show me the 4 of wands. 10 of cups. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You're on the brink of just, a big, huge payout from the universe, or really blending into a whole new timeline of happiness. And I feel like you've waited a long time for this happiness, you know, and I feel like you didn't expect something petty to come forward in your life. Like, I feel like maybe at the point you're at in your life, this was the last thing you expected, for people to try and make you feel bad. I'm hearing petty. So there could have been some pettiness involved. But this is all jealousy, right? We've got the Agent of Arms, right? This isn't called the Knight of Swords in this deck. It's the Agent of Arms coming in on his motorcycle. And we've got the Page of Cups. So if there's any feeling of maybe not having the backup you might crave in this situation or something like that, I see new energies coming in quite quickly with beautiful emotional offers, all right? It does feel like, you know, I don't like saying the same thing over and over again on my readings, but there's always energies trying to come up against other energies. And you're on the verge here of something really beautiful with the 10 of Cups, a cherished vision, or the lifestyle you really want. See, with the 4 of Wands, people talk about homecoming celebration, but this is really like, you know, when your soul blends into the right place geographically or physically. This is like when your physical outer reality starts to match a cherished dream, and then there's some little buggy, crawly, insectoid type energies trying to make you feel like a kid in a playground, like you've got no power, like you are just lost and alone. Okay, and this is why they're stepping forward really powerfully here. I'm gonna ask more about this in a second, because I want to know what's going on with these 4 kings. Show me the 2 of wires. Strength. Yeah, they're trying to divert your strength here, because the mind creates reality. So they're trying to take your mind, hijack your mind onto a different pathway, so that you don't get to this 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands pathway, right? So there's a lot of strength needed here for you to take over your own mind again, to wear the full armor of God, to know that you are fully loved, fully protected, and fully supported, because they want to take your mind off of the right flow of thoughts and onto a lower flow of thoughts, right? Jealousy, and they're going to learn that jealousy gets them nowhere. Let's have a look what these kings are up to protect you. Let's see what they're going to be doing with this energy. Show me, what do we need to know about these kings? Something's going to happen to the people who've been messing with you, or the person who's been messing with you, and it's going to feel really almost like a death, because we've got the Death card here. They're going to be brought down lower than they tried to bring you down. Okay, and I don't encourage anyone to, you know, fantasize about their enemies getting karma. I know we're only human, we know, but I wouldn't encourage that. But I'm just saying, this person's going to be, you know what it's like on a movie when they get the justice, when they thought they could pick on somebody, and then someone bigger and tougher and stronger and harder comes along, and they're quaking in their boots. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. We've got fight, prowess achieved with the 5 of Clubs coming out. So God's sending in his best ones to protect you. I feel like this is an energy of God is like your father, literally, and he doesn't like seeing his beautiful child getting hurt. Vault to access with the King of Pentacles. So this could have something to do with money you're accessing, or wish fulfillment, currency that you're accessing. And it's like they're trying to rain on your parade, these energies, right? King of Pentacles. There we go. Jack of Spades. So this is war now, because it's like, imagine if you saw your child suffering or struggling for years to get into their power, and then just as your child was on the verge of getting into their true power and finally being able to enjoy life a little bit, these pesky ones come along. How would you feel if that was your child? Because that's how God feels for you. He's like, nah, you're not ruining my baby's pleasure. You're not ruining my baby's achievements. Because this has been a long old road, so it's war now for this person, all these energies, all these people, you know. They're not getting away with it. Yeah, you've accessed something that has given you this freedom with the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and this card coming out. Someone's trying to stamp on your freedom, that feeling you've been going for years and years and years. And someone had the nerve to come in and be petty just before God, you know, just before God got to see you being truly happy. Something's come along to try and stop your happiness or distract your attention away from it, and God's not happy about that, because you've worked long and hard for this. So that's why he sent in so many energies who were going to deal with this person and make them feel 10 times worse than how they tried to make you feel, right? Yeah, look, party time, celebration. God wanted you to enjoy your party, right? And someone's come along and tried to bully you at your own party. This is like if you invited a kid to your birthday party and they started bullying you and making you cry, right? This is like the energy here. So there's a big energy coming in to regulate these people. Ooh, they shouldn't have done that. They should not have done that. Oh dear, oh dear. We've got Hiraeth. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah, I did pick up on that earlier. I feel like, you know, the home is coming to you, okay? I feel like something's going to shift here. There's a certain place of the mind you need to get to. I'm getting a blissful energy with this Ten of Cups, Four of Wands that someone's tried to distract you from. But I feel like once you marinate in these blissful energies, right, then you get onto the right timeline for these offers to come in, which is why this person's trying to score a double whammy. They're trying to ruin your party, ruin your frequency, and stop you getting home or whatever. But God sent in the big goons. God sent in his best, toughest, most, this is a lush feeling, you know. This is like the cavalry. This is like true backup coming in for you. We've got I Remember, Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Interesting stuff. So someone's trying to divert you, right? Like we've said. They're trying to make you feel like you're not worthy, or trying to make you feel like you're not one of God's favorites or God's best. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And whatever these energies are, they know that, right? It's like they know on some level you're blessed. But if they feel one bit of vulnerability, they're in for the kill, right? That's how they do. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. So I feel like whatever's coming in, this money, this loot, this opportunity, it could even be energy, vault access. You could just have been feeling really good and then bang, something has to come and try it and test it. Because they know the mind creates reality, and they know that if they can get you fixated on something crappy, that it could, you know, hijack your whole destiny. So we need the full armor of God, and we need to know God sends his best warriors in to aid us when people do these things. Zebra. Keep being unique, keep being beautiful, keep being the one who brings new and different energy from different places, times, spaces. Hummingbird, there we go. I'm hearing pick the higher path, pick the higher pathway, which means you being joyful. It means you remembering, you know, how blessed and protected you are. Hummingbird energy, you're about to elevate. Elevation, baby. Turtle. So you've got a lot of history with some energies that are coming in soon, all right? This came up, this turtle card came out yesterday for me. There's a lot of shared stories here, and I feel like the stories are meeting in the middle for you. And it won't be long, okay? If you felt like you've been holding out, waiting for allies, I'm getting here that it won't be long. You've just got to anchor this frequency, keep the magic, okay? Don't let the petty ones into your magnetic space. God will deal with them, and he will deal with them harshly for what they've done and the intention they did it with, all right? You just hold that mind nice. Keep that mind pure. Keep your mind as colourful as you possibly can, as happy as you possibly can, because I feel like these people tried to shift you from full colour into black and white. I feel like they've tried to put you into an old mindset or an old mode of being, whereas you are flying free, my darling, and you've done some wonderful work. Wish fulfillment is right there. It's like I can taste it, I can feel it, I can smell it, this wish fulfillment, okay? You are free, you are God's, you are loved. I hope this reading's helped, okay? Lots of love. Mwah.